I flew across the country to tour a $1 million gaming PC factory. They've built some of the most expensive gaming PCs in the world for people like Clicks, Drake, and The Weeknd. And somehow they're also gonna let me build my own gaming PC there, and I'm gonna give it away to one of you guys. But first, I have a flight to catch because it's in New York City. I'm now inside of the factory, and it's absolutely insane. So this is Paradox Customs, who specialize in building the most powerful and high-end gaming PCs in the world, and use code Zen on your order to save money on your dream gaming PC. My team Zen teamed up with Paradox Customs and sent me 3 different gaming PCs, all with insane graphics cards like the RTX 5090. So right now I'm actually inside of their inventory room, and they have so many different PC parts. So inside of here we have a ton of different AIOs. These are all 360mm AIOs, and then as you move down they have NZXT, Tri-X, and they also have Lean Lee down on the bottom. And then down over here they actually have different coolers. So these are actually air coolers, so they have a ton of different ones all over here. And inside of this shelf, it is absolutely stacked. You guys know how expensive RAM prices are, and each of these are 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, so I might be holding maybe like 100 grand in my hands right now. Definitely don't want to drop that, but all these are DDR5 RAM, and these are insane. Might have to like steal one, you know? And then up over here, they also have a ton of SSDs, like literally stacks upon stacks of like SSDs. Each of these over here are 4 terabytes. And then up over here, these are also all DDR5 RAM, but this over here is 48 and these are 64 gigabytes. And then moving down over here, this is where they keep their CPUs. As you guys can see, they have so many different CPUs, like a ton of boxes. And these right here are actually entire CPU trays. So like right on here, I'm holding 20 CPUs, and these are all AMD Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. So like this is probably like literally $20,000 or something insane just in my hands. So definitely don't want to drop that, that's for sure. And then moving down over here, they have a lot more cooling. So we have some really cool like Corsair like fans over here, a bunch of more cooling up over there. And then this is insane. They have so many motherboards. So they do have a lot of like gigabyte motherboards. As you guys can see over here, we have Asus down on the bottom over there, and they have a ton of motherboards like a B850. They also have another B850, X870. They literally stock like basically everything here, and they all are high-end like PC parts. Like all these boxes you guys are seeing, they're already expensive as is, but like these are the most powerful ones you can get. So yeah, this is just so much money all around here. This is probably like 100 grand like all around me right now. And of course, if you guys couldn't tell, they have even more cooling over here. It's all labeled. And then right over here is all the power supplies. So they have a lot of like 1000 watt power supply plus. And dude, they just have so many different PC parts all over the place. I've literally never seen this many PC parts, and literally just wait until I show you guys where they have their GPUs. It's insane. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen. And now this might honestly look like it's a LAN tournament or something, but they have 6 different setups, and on this station you can see they have a ton of gaming PCs all around here, and on all these setups they actually install Windows. The craziest thing about this warehouse is they just have insane gaming PCs literally sitting around like all over the place like it's nothing. And they actually just finished building this gaming PC, and it cost $3,500, and the specs on it are insane. I absolutely love the all-white theme of this, and it actually has a Ryzen 7 9800X 3D, 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and of course the RTX 5080. Like it just looks so nice. So this right here is the GPU cage, and I'll just let you guys look at the amount of GPUs inside of here. So starting off on the bottom, we have the cheaper or kind of lower end GPUs they have, which is just casually a RTX 5060 Ti, as if that's not already insane. Moving up, we have RTX 5070 Ti's. Then the RTX 5080, which already is insane. And then over here on the top, they have all of these RTX 5090s. Like, look, this entire shelf is filled with 5090s, and it even goes over on the back. There's even more that you guys can't see. And just to like show you guys how insane this is, each of these are $3,500, because 5090s have even gone up in price due to AI, and like that's why the RAM price is also up. So these are each $3,500. Like, so like think of this, 10 grand. This is another like literally these boxes right over here, like $25,000. And then you have another stack in the back, so that's like 50. Literally on this one shelf alone is like almost 6 figures, $100,000 on a single shelf. But this is the most insane graphics card they have. It's actually called the Asus Matrix, and it's basically a limited like special edition made by Asus, and they only have 1,000 of these in the world. So this is like $4 to $4.5 grand, but a lot of resellers are charging way more than that. Okay, so getting out of the GPU storage room, this is actually where they load the PCs. So this is their entire loading bay, and it's pretty big because they have a ton of gaming PCs that they actually sell and like ship out all the time. And with your orders, you can actually get your own merch. So Paradox Customs actually has their own merch. So this is one of their hoodies, which look really, really sick. And of course, you can check it all out on their own website. So of course, make sure you guys actually check out Paradox Customs with the link down below. So of course, there's still more. This entire room here is their office. So this is basically all the back end stuff of a actual company. So this entire row over here is just for repairs. And then all these desks over here are actually for employees. So what they do over here is actually work on the website, deal with like customer service and all the kind of back end stuff. So as you guys can see, there are actually a lot of people who work here. And one of the coolest benefits is you definitely get really cool gaming PCs. Cause like, look, they just casually have an insane liquid cooling like gaming PC. They also just casually have a pretty cool setup over here for gaming. We could actually get cook right here. I'm kind of like I kind of suck on controller, but yeah, dude, this is like actually the ultimate gaming paradise at this point. I wouldn't even get work done. I would just be like hopping on the setup and playing video games. I'd get fired day one. Okay, as soon as I saw this though, I knew I had to show you guys. This is basically a gaming PC inside of a desk. You can literally travel and fly around with this, which is absolutely insane. Under here, there's an entire 27-inch gaming monitor. And then over here, if you guys can actually see, we have a motherboard already. It's literally a fully working gaming PC just casually inside of a desk, and you actually would be able to see it really, really easily because there's literally an entire panel that you'd be able to see. So, dude, this is by far like the coolest gaming PC I've ever seen. It's like a gaming PC desk. I don't even want to know how much this would cost, but it's absolutely insane. But this is actually my favorite part of the factory, and this is like the content room. Again, this is another thing I was mentioning, just casually has an insane $5,000 gaming PC. This is actually my favorite PC I think I've ever seen. Like the RGB streamer cable is insane. But yeah, they also have another PC, and this is a gaming PC that Zen is actually giving away. These gaming PCs look absolutely insane, and my team Zen teamed up with Paradox Customs to give away this $2,500 gaming PC to one of you guys. So make sure you go into the description or pinned comment to enter for completely free. But that's not all, because Paradox Customs has a ton of insane pre-builds to choose from, or you can get them to build your own insane gaming PC. Plus, you can use code ZEN at checkout to save on your order. So again, make sure to check them out with the first link in the description or pinned comment, especially because they are so nice for inviting me out. But let's see what else is inside of their factory. So Paradox Customs makes their own content, and over here, this is actually all connected to their kind of main streaming or video setup. So over here, they have two Beast computers down on the bottom, and it's basically connected to Elgato, which is basically just for like streaming, recording, and all of that. And this is their actual studio. So right now on the studio, they actually have this insane gaming PC. So this gaming PC is almost $10,000. It's the craziest PC I've ever seen. The graphics card alone inside of here, like I mentioned, is over $4,000, and the performance of this PC, absolutely insane. Of course, custom liquid cooling. It's just an absolutely insane PC. And like I mentioned, they have actually built gaming PCs for absolutely insane celebrities. So this one right over here is literally from The Weeknd, as you guys can see. And they also have one over here from Kevin Durant. So this is actually insane. The amount of like money and like insane PCs they've built, I've never seen anything like this. I just have to be honest. But they're actually allowing me to build my own gaming PC using their parts. And the best part is I'm gonna be giving away to one of you guys for completely free at the end. So these are all the PC parts that I'm gonna be using for the PC build. And let's start with the motherboard. So for the motherboard, we're gonna be using the B850, and this actually is a really good motherboard. It will work perfectly with the PC specs inside of this gaming PC, and it actually works with DDR5 as well. All right, so let's quickly take this out of the packaging, and I'm just gonna start adding everything onto the motherboard right now before we add it into the PC case. Okay, so let's take this out, and dude, this looks so sick. This gaming PC build is actually gonna look so clean. So for the CPU, we're gonna be using the AMD Ryzen 5 7600X, which is a very powerful CPU. It is 6 cores, but the performance is really, really good. Okay, so here is our CPU. Definitely want to make sure we don't drop this. It's really easy to install this. All we have to do is make sure we actually line up the little corner, and our CPU is basically done, just like that. So we actually went crazy on this PC for you guys. We have 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and it's very, very fast RAM as well. For the RAM, all we want to make sure is we put it into the second and fourth slot. We're just going to slide this in, make sure it goes all the way in. Okay, so we heard one click and now the other click, just like that. And now we have to do the exact same thing for the second piece of RAM. Okay, just slide it in like that, click, and then click, just like that. We already have the CPU and the RAM connected, but let's actually do the SSD or storage next. So for the SSD, you actually have a lot of SSD slots over here. You have 3 different ones, so we're only gonna be using one over here. And of course, we're only gonna be using an SSD. We wanna give you guys like fast loading times into games and everything like that. For the actual storage size though, I'm gonna be adding 1 terabyte, but obviously, like you guys see, you actually have 2 other slots, so you can easily upgrade to get even more like storage if you want to in the future. But for this gaming PC, this is a really good base and should be more than enough to kind of install most of your guys' games. Unless you kind of want to stream or record, you can always like upgrade that in the future. So all we need to do again is just quickly slide it on, and there's no screws with this one at all. So we just go like that, and then we just put that, and that's literally it. And now, of course, we want to make sure we actually remove this, because otherwise our temps on the actual SSD will be off. And now let's finish it off by putting this back on, and just like that, push it down, and there we go. We are cooking with this gaming PC. I'm telling you guys, I'm going all out on this PC build. One of you guys are going to be getting an insane gaming PC. Now it's time for where the PC really starts to get put together. We're going to be adding it all inside of the gaming PC case. So we already have a lot of stuff on the motherboard, but all we want to do is make sure we place it in there like so, and then just make sure we actually have everything lined up so we can screw it in nicely. The motherboard is all lined up, and now all we need to do is the easy part where we just screw it in. Okay, so I just added the CPU cooler, which is of course a white one. It matches perfectly with the PC case, and of course it is RGB as well, so once it's all plugged in, it's gonna look so sick. It did take me a little bit longer than it should have because I'm really bad at plugging it in though. And for the graphics card, we're gonna be using the RTX 5050, which is gonna work so perfect inside this gaming PC. And if you're gaming on low 1080p settings, with all the specs inside of here, you should easily be clearing over 200 FPS. This is the most satisfying part of any PC build, is sliding in the graphics card. So let's make sure everything lines up and then push it down just like that. And there we go. All we have to do now is just screw it in. And just like that, our GPU is now inside of the gaming PC. And look at just how sick and clean this gaming PC looks. The gaming PC already looks so sick, but to finish it off, I need to install the power supply and connect all the cables. But the CEO of Paradox Customs actually wanted to help, so he decided to finish off the PC by connecting all the cables, and he also did cable management as well. But that's the boring part, so to save you guys time, let's just cut to the final cinematic. I absolutely love the way that this gaming PC looks. It honestly looks even better than I expected. All the RGB looks so sick in here, and now I'm jealous. I kind of want to keep this gaming PC now and not give it away, but of course I'm actually going to give it away. But it's not just the aesthetics of this gaming PC that are really good. The performance on it is insane as well. On Minecraft, this gaming PC was able to get over 1000 FPS on low settings and around 100 FPS on max insane settings. Fortnite performed even better, getting around 300 to 400 FPS really consistently on low 1440p settings, and was still somehow able to get over 100 FPS on epic 1440p settings. So again, make sure you guys enter the giveaway for completely free using the link down below in the description, and I'll be announcing the winner of this gaming PC in 2 weeks. But don't forget, that's not the only giveaway you guys can enter, because Paradox Customs is also giving away their own insane $2,500 gaming PC. I linked it down below in the description, and if you guys couldn't already tell, all of Paradox Customs gaming PCs are absolutely insane and have so good specs. So if you guys want them to build your own gaming PC, make sure to check them out with the link in the description or pinned comment, and don't forget to use code ZEN at checkout to save on your order. I literally flew across the country for this video, and I'm trying to hit 1 million subs by the end of 2026, so please subscribe if you enjoy. Next, watch this video that YouTube recommends, and don't forget, Jesus loves you.